It's a whole lot of sticks. Hey, what's going on, my peoples, my peoples, my peoples, my peoples? How everybody doing this morning? How everybody doing this morning? I hope everything is, I hope everything is Gucci. Yeah, give it to live pass. Give it to live. Pardon me, y'all got something on my mind. I'm just thinking about phone call. Give it to you, podcast. I don't know. It's just your boy, your favorite boy, the Deuce that is coming to you today with another one. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It just don't stop, y'all. It just don't stop. Now, here we go. Before we get started, let's have a moment of silence for our brothers and sisters that done passed away and little babies and everybody else who's losing their lives, man, over these in these in these times where you know everything is just so senseless and it's so minute. And people losing their lives over the littlest things. So we got to be smart, beware, and I stand 10 toes and 10 fingers, hands and elbows and knees on it. Right, we go fall. It ain't hard to tell. It's at a moment of silence, y'all. Straight out of Harvard, China Rule's own Give It To You podcast. Okay, my peoples, as I'm just sitting here, yes, my peoples, as I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's enough going on with the babies already. In the schools with the situation over in Texas. The little babies getting murdered and the two adults. And it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing, y'all. And may they rest in peace. And I mean that, man. Like I don't mean nothing else in this world ever have these babies. And then and a special shout go out to the man who had a heart attack because after he laid the flowers on his wife makeshift grave, he had a heart attack and he died. So that just tell you this, you know what I'm saying? When you love somebody and they go, you have no desire, no want, and no will to live and go on without them. It's sad and it hurts to think about it, but that's life. That's how it goes down, and that just goes to show you that his love really meant love. His love wasn't spelled backwards. You know what I'm saying? On some evil shit. And it's crazy to me how it goes, but it is what it is, and those are the things that come along when you've been attached with somebody and y'all been together for so many years and can finish each other's sentences and y'all can deal with each other to the point, y'all still together 30, 40 years later, and those are the things that make couples and relationships so special, the bond. Okay, and with that being said, yeah, let's back to the topic at hand. The little babies lost their lives. The dude mother, she still on some bullshit. Talking about they're trying to justify the reason that he went up in that school and did that to them babies or whatever the case may be. But there's no excuse. What I mean, that she can use, no excuse to no doctor can use. There's no excuse. Can't nobody use no excuses to make up and to justify the shit that he did when he walked in there and did that to the baby. No, there's no justification for that. Pardon my people. Man, special shout out to my boy Kobe Bryant, man. He rest in peace. Boy, these body armor water, that water's Kobe got is good too. A lot of protein, vitamins, stuff that you need in your body on a daily basis. But yeah, don't y'all now if anybody think the way I think or see it the way I foresee it. If you have any kids, this one right here should definitely shock you. Not shock you, but it should shock you. Now over here in Texas, we got these little kids in school, and little black girl, and that was the little black dude. He had a twist in his hair. They suspended him from school because of his hairdo. And he's just the poster child for it. There's a whole lot of, there's some females, some little princesses, they done got kicked out, from having their hair, the hairdos that, little girls do with the little, all the hair, the little buns and all type of stuff. No, it ain't going down. The motherfuckers, that racist motherfuckers over there, they suspended them little kids, man. Told them motherfuckers to beat it. And then we're trying to see the reason why I don't get too much into showing their content and stuff of that nature only when it's necessary. And I still got a little bit of growing to do. I'm new at this right here. I'm new at the blogging thing, so that's why I say, bear with me, help me out a little bit here. You know what I'm saying? We will grow and we will get to where we need to get. Gradually. So far so good. A lot of achievements, a lot of small goals are being reached, and see, 'cause I set small goals, and the small goals I've been setting. Oh my God, man, they've been being reached, man. It don't seem like I've really been. So imagine when I, because I'm now. So, and I put my all in it. You know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. Now we got the kids, man, getting suspended from school for a hairdo, from the way they wear their hair, for the culture, the braids, the twists, the cornrows, the dreads. So now you basically suspended from school from a hairdo. I'm trying to figure out where is the parents. Why every time I see, because my brother asked me, he said, are a lot of these stories that you do, and that I be seeing you editing. He said, what's the same all around picture with all these different stories? Because they are different stories, but there's one thing that makes them all combined as one. Pardon me. There's no parents nowhere around. Not speaking, not with them in the picture. No nothing. I'm just being real. Not a parent nowhere in sight. And I think, and I repeat, and I think that's the worst that we could ever, man, that's the worst we can ever do, ever put up with. We can ever just hold them responsible, because there's always some bullshit. There's always a way for individuals to try to like get up out of something, you know. And just right here with the kids being suspended from school because they got cornrows in their hair or some braids or twist. Come on, man. Or some dreads. Y'all just doing anything, man. Y'all really, really, really. Y'all really fucking with the kids, man. Y'all fucking with, man. I don't know where the parents at, man. It's like shit out of these motherfuckers, because this shit right here is crazy, and I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to enforce the separation again. Anybody get what I'm saying? Anybody see what I see? I could be wrong. I'm not always right. You know what I mean? But y'all help me see it and help. You know what I mean? Because y'all can help me be. If I'm wrong, y'all can help me be right. You know, help me and show me and pinpoint. Where I was wrong at, because me myself and I feel as though when a child is going through something or doing something, a child is not a grown adult, still in your, your care and all that. Why do I don't know why a lot of people, especially white people, all try to keep it on on the hush. You know what I mean? That they discipline their kids. You know, you need to be full fresh, all out in the open with it. Cause the way I see, man, the kids talk to their parents, man, and how they get down with the get down. Oh my God, is you serious? Is you serious? Man, listen, nah. It's a whole lot happening. See, that side right there is so fucked up. That's why I see why it's so easy to influence the little white kids to go along with their shenanigans. Maybe nobody else might don't see it, understand it, but I do. You know what I mean? And that's just why every every chance I get, especially at night, I always and I say this with conviction. I always make sure I hit somebody around the way late night if I see them, woke or they lit up. I text them, make sure, I'm saying, tell them, motherfucker, make sure, man, you keep your eyes open, man, because they everywhere, man. When I say they everywhere, man. These motherfuckers is everywhere. They ain't playing fair. They trying to strike and get back, and they trying to do it with a vengeance. They trying to do shit with a. They want to hurt us that bad, so that's why they want to do shit. You know what I mean? They keep on doing it and keep on doing it. My thing is not looking to hurt nobody who ain't did nothing to me and mine whatsoever. But these motherfuckers is crossing the line, bro. And when I say crossing the line, they really crossing the line, my brother and sisters. They crossing the line to where they at the schools with it, and the principals they let these individuals get away with it because the principals are one of them. Do anybody understand what I'm talking about? Excuse me. Do anybody understand what I'm saying? The reason why the principal does not have a problem with what's being said, what's being presented, that's his homies. That's his homies. That's his cronies. You know what I mean? Those are brothers, man. Man, it is what it is. But those is people. So therefore, who you gonna roll with? Who you gonna ride with? Your people. So therefore, that's why I I swear, Doc, little brother, man, I think totally different, man. And the reason why I say that right there is to say that if I didn't change the way I think or the way I do things, I had a track record of not being, you know what I mean? I don't usually I don't follow, you know what I mean? This was back, you know what I mean? But I had to, grow up and mature because I don't follow no rules. I follow my own rules. And, that shit get me in trouble. And it had got me in trouble, but not more than following, the amendment rules. Cause it's always something. Because we sitting here and I'm talking about it going all over the world and everywhere else with it. Because that's how big and you can bounce all over with it. The little black kids today, our children, grandkids, and all that. Why they can't grow up because of the violence going on. You know what I'm saying? They're talking, and sometimes, man, the kids be, what I mean, be getting killed and stuff. Man, sometimes, man, you have to look at it like, man, these sick motherfuckers is that's what like some causes when they say it was a mistake or a stray. I don't believe it. I believe a motherfucker did this shit intentionally. And I think like that because these motherfuckers give you no reason but to think like that. And then I say this right here, right? if you go through something with with your peoples or with somebody, if you ain't go stick it out and be, you know what I mean, wholeheartedly, you know what I mean, all the way in with them, don't even fuck with it. And I'm being real with you because being a recipient on the other end of that, you end up being let down by your own people all the time. And then when the shoe's on the other foot, they always want you to cater to them, but they don't want to think about the stuff that they think is minute and petty that really means a lot to you. So that's why when when you ask an individual, you know what I mean, or the you know what I mean, had to lean on their shoulder, but couldn't because of the excuses and the bullshit. And when it come time for when they hit your jack and hit you with the bullshit, because I can't run that shit on me. I see right through shit a million miles away. You can't be real with them because fucking get mad at you from catching on to their bullshit. Motherfuckers nowadays, man, it's how pardon me, they get mad at you because you catch on to their bullshit. And I don't understand it, where we should be more in tune to why our kids are being rejected, or when it comes to their education, our kids' education is no longer being given to us. Our kids are being sent home because of these motherfuckers I'm out of here. And they know it's all the time. They want to play shit on rap music. What happened to rock and roll? Rock and roll been killing half motherfuckers doing more drugs and doing all types of shit, man, over the centuries and years and years and years and years. But you make the story so small up in motherfucker can't nobody read that, boy. Don't even know it's there. But that's the type of shit that they be on. And when I say they be for real about it, they be for real about it, and they don't give a fuck about me, you, or nobody else. And that's why I say united we stand, divided we fall. We need each other, and until we realize that, understand that, and get away from the. I'm trying to think how. Damn, I was trying to think of these because it was just something somebody had asked me. I was trying to think of some numbers, trying to the square root of that shit because it got me going now. And I'm thinking about it, and the reason why I was thinking about the square root because we was thinking of how we could like break it down to where we're trying to find out the percentage of when we got black ever since what I mean a lot of stuff been happening ever since 9/11 happened. Everything for us as a people or race, everything been fucked up. They just like slowly but surely like separated out. What I mean? They cells from being contacted or being contacted by or them contacting you or any type of dealers. They went to pulling back on it, and they went from pulling back on it to and these are things that the people that I know that hang with these type of peoples and deal with them on a daily and a constant basis. They're telling me that just like how I think it is, it's just that way. What I mean? Motherfuckers don't want to keep it 100. Everybody want to be your friend behind closed doors, but when it comes to in the public, motherfuckers be like, man, like they ain't fucking with you, or like you know good, or some type of shit. But then you find out long run these motherfuckers ain't no goddamn good. Instead of us just going ahead, man, and leaving some old kitty kid shit behind, and let's just go ahead on, man, and just spark this thing called the Kidathon, man, and send it to the moon, man. For the kids to be so, you know what I mean? Want the kids to be so sharp, man, and witty and on point, and ain't got to worry about something like that, man. It's a hard road to travel when you got a bunch of motherfuckers that's against you and not with you, you know. And that's just why we got the kids right now get suspended in school for a fucking hairdo. And my main thing is, and I didn't want to say it, but I got to. Don't nobody give a fuck. Cause who the fuck? Don't nobody care. Who gives a fuck? They don't give a fuck about me, you, them, the kids, the babies. You know, cause they make sure when they leave the house, they know where the kids at. They make sure everything is everything. They make sure that the way they go work out and pan out. As soon as to do that right there, you know, give me a the basics. And my thing is, I hope, man, we wake up before it's too late, my brothers and sisters. I really do. I hope we wake up before it's too late because if we don't need nothing else, I swear, if we don't need nothing else, we need each other, y'all. You know, we stand divided before my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? That if anybody try to convince you that you're a man or less of a woman, you know what I'm saying, not putting a lot of things in perspective. The margin to the margin of victory is longer than the motherfucker that got so short we was like a half a toe there. Damn, you know. I was just sitting, you know what I'm saying, a prayer, y'all. And God, may God be with us all. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything work out for everybody.